Back in December, we told you about a push to clear the children's wait list for liver transplants. In that story, we interviewed a woman who was one of the living donors involved. Now another woman saw that story, inspiring her to become a living donor too. Denver7's Colette Bordelon has tonight's follow-up.
So how have the last couple weeks been?
Good, really good.
A checkup.
Activity level is good. Appetite is coming back still.
For Maureen Carrig.
The dog is taking care of me as best she can,
Yeah.
No opposable thumbs.
She's here 4 weeks after a surgery that had nothing to do with her own health.
I gave my right lobe to an adult who was in need of a liver transplant. It's about 40% of my total liver was donated.
It's not something Carrig thought she'd do.
People were a little bit surprised, but everybody was 100% behind me.
She's here after coming across someone else's story on social media.
It was really the story that ran on Denver7 back in December.
Did you get nervous at all leading up to it?
No.
Not at all.
I was more nervous for this than I was for surgery.
For this interview?
For this, yeah.
Inglestead was one of around 100 people who answered the call from Children's Hospital Colorado when they asked in September if people would consider donating part of their livers for 10 children on a wait list.
I thought if that were me, if that were somebody in my family, one of my friends, and nobody was a match, I would hope that somebody would come forward and offer to donate on their own.
Carrig clicked on the link to UC Health's website and filled out the application to become a living liver donor.
People were very clear about what to expect.
The further she went in the process, the more committed she became.
I don't have the skills that the doctors, nurses, and all the staff here at UC Health have, but I can still make a difference. I can still do something to benefit somebody else's life.
Dr. Needham will look at the images. Your liver is largely fully regrown at this point, which is crazy.
Dr. Trevor Needham is Carrig's surgeon.
She was one of our first right lobe liver donors that we did with the robot, with robotic assistance.
And even for someone in his shoes,
I have probably the best job in the world, honestly.
it's not lost on him how profound this moment is.
Everything I've gone through is temporary, but if you have a chance to give something that will provide a lasting benefit to someone who needs it.
The gift of a lifetime.
The heroes in this situation are all the medical staff, everyone who works at the hospital here, and the recipients and their families.
Coming from one woman who saw a stranger's story
December. Yeah.
Okay.
If you need us before then, feel free.
and decided to save another stranger's life. Colette Bordelon, Denver7.